Okay guys, welcome back to another day at the Bali Handbook. I think it's currently day 24. What I want to do in today's episode is not build anything. I kind of want to run through the whole website so far and see whatever we're missing, what we need to change, so we can make a checklist, so we can go one by one in the next few episodes. Because actually my plan for today was to start building out the best pages. So when we now, in the previous episode, we created categories. So let's say hotels in Ubud. I also want to create the best page. So the best hotels in Ubud or the best hotels in Bali. And how I want to do that is in the admin dashboard, just have an extra section with best pages where we can select the category and then select the listings. So we can just select, okay, hey, the VJ that we have as example here is according to us the number one, and then basically on that it will just generate the pages. So we select our top 10 and it will generate the page. But I was thinking maybe it's smart to just run through the whole website again, see what we're missing, then fix whatever we have, and then have that as a checkpoint and then move on to the next feature. So what we're going to do today is just revise what we did so far, make a checklist on what we need to implement. And from there onwards, we are going to fix all those changes and then implement this feature. And as I mentioned before, this weekend, so that's in 2 days, I'm going to start adding listings so that in the next few episodes, we actually have data to work with. If you're liking my content so far, please hit the subscribe. It will help me out a lot. And yeah, let's get into the episode. Okay, so how I want to do this, I just want to have the page open and let's say homepage. Make a checkbox. I want to change the hero text. Then we need to change because this is all placeholder, right? So this button works. Our favorite stays. Wait, maybe I'm just gonna split this in content. Then for the favorite stays, we need to change the filter logic to, what was it again? ID of accommodations in the categories table. For who didn't follow the previous episode, let me open Supabase. So on the stays page, we just changed our logic where we filter this is loading very slow. Okay, so we have the Bali travel directory, and how we're filtering now is if we open the categories table, we have main category accommodation and dining so far. So basically we are filtering for the ID of the accommodation. So that's why I say we need to change this. Okay, let's go back to the home page. Dining, maybe as well, change dining filter logic. Implement newsletter with, I think with Beehive. Footer, this is done. Probably we want to add some more content to the page. Look to add more content on the page. Not sure what yet. I fixed the location in the favorite cards. Okay, that's the home page. Then we have the About Us. About page. Then we again have content. rewrite our copy. This is fine. Probably I want to make some UI changes later, but I think for now it's fine. Stays. Content. Probably want to add some content on the bottom of the page. Add FAQs to the page. Change the hero copy and change the hero image. Make feature to change hero image. Maybe also some UI changes, but then for the technical, fix logic to only show active category cards. Basically what I mean with that, in the previous episode we made those category pages. Currently we only have hotels. So here we have hotels in Bali. Glamping we don't have, but it's still showing. So I only want to show pages that actually have listings. Then we need to implement filter system. All those filters are not yet working. And then I think that's it. Maybe feature, we can do it later, feature to bookmark listings. Okay, then single stay page. What I want to add here is move the breadcrumbs to the hero section. Breadcrumbs is this, it's just easier for the user to navigate, but also for Google. So the breadcrumbs, then our experience, add rating system to our experience. Maybe segment in check-in, restaurant, pool. What else do people want to know? Room. Basically what I want to do is just that we have some review system, or that we write about the specific things, and then maybe add some images as well. About is fine, room is suites, that's technical, amenities working. Here we still need to fix this. Okay, so for technical, we need to fix nearby attractions, fix room types, then add rating system. I think add feature to select hero image. I think we, for this one, I think we don't have. Website, this is fine. This we can manipulate as well. Maybe some UI changes, but I think as a base, it's fine. FAQs is working. Okay, for dining, it's probably the same. Dining category. Content. Add content above, below cards. Add breadcrumbs. Add cards for popular categories. And then add FAQs. And then technical. Fix selection for featured image. Hero image, I have to say. Then fix images in cards, fix filters. I think that's it. Then we have the single listings, fix filter logic of showing the cards. Then this is fine. Maybe we need to add some more context and images. Single dining. Add imagery. Add featured image. Fix Google Map integration. Okay, that's fine. Then for the location pages. Here we have to do a lot. Add content for all locations. So this is imagery, text. Let's see, so we have the single page. So we have highlights. Later can be automated. What I mean with that, later we just, every attraction there, we can mark them as highlights, travel tips, things to do. Can be automated later. Best time to visit. This thing's working. Where to eat. Fix filters for where to eat. I think that's fine. Also add breadcrumbs. Then pages to create. So we're missing some pages. So we're missing the privacy policy, cookies policy, terms and condition. Then I think there's an author, some affiliate policy. Work with us. With the work with us page, I basically want to have some page where people can request us to stay there. Contact page, do we have? Contact page, contact us. Maybe I put this on top. More important. Because this we need to go live. It's working. What other pages are we missing? Now I think it's just adding a lot of content, location pages. We also need feature to select hero image. And basically what I also want to add, which I think is fun, if we have the Google Map to show all the locations that we have. So if it's a restaurant, we show them in red. If it's like a hotel, we show them in purple. So different pinpoints on the map so you can see what is nearby you whenever you're staying in Bali. Highlights. I think this is it for now. Then we also need to think of things to think of how to only show popular locations with content. So what I mean, like I don't want Ahmed to be listed here if we don't have any content for it. Same goes for categories. Then implement So we need to implement still the wellness, beach, clubs, and activities. And for all of those, we need front end, back end. Okay, then. Feature to bookmark stays on listings for the user, admin dashboard for the user. I think we already have a basic dashboard for the user, but we need to implement that they can save listings. And then in the future, we can say like, oh, do you want to plan your trip? This is our recommendation. Maybe even connect them to a travel agent. Add feature to check our calendars and invite based on availability. What I mean with that, I just want to sync my calendar and my partner's calendar, and then if we have a weekend free, then they can say like, hey, do you want to stay this weekend? And then they can request. I think this is it in a nutshell. So what I'm gonna do in the next episode, we're just gonna fix this one by one, and then whenever we fix all of this, then we start creating the new things. I just want to have a clean slate again to know exactly how far we are, because I'm like, if I now get into a new feature and then we realize that we're actually missing stuff, it's easier to solve it now than solve it in the future. So this was just a short episode of me running through the current state of the website. Maybe not that interesting, but I think it's good for everyone to do the same. Like just have a check, like, hey, where are we? Where are we going? And yeah, now we just have an overview. Okay, this all needs to happen. Let's fix this. For the newsletter, for my personal brand, I'm setting up Beehive at the moment. If you guys have any suggestions of other tools that are great, please let me know. This just seems easy to set up. And then, yeah, in tomorrow's episode, we're just going to continue building out the platform. And yeah, going live is getting more close. I said maybe within a week, but then it really depends on how much content we can add and how long of a time frame. Also, if you guys are interested, so usually my partner edits all her content, right? Like, are you interested to see how she creates the content, how the performance of our accounts are? So Instagram, TikTok. Are there any other platforms? Are you guys interested to see that as well? Or are you only interested in seeing actually how the platform is being built? Please let me know, because then I can just include that. Not sure if my partner wants to be in front of camera, but I can show her process. And also then maybe we can just have a live page with all the traffic. We can just make it public. Maybe it's also good for people that want to invite us. They see our total traffic. And that's actually nice. Great page with all traffic combined. So we have Google Analytics or whatever tool we use, TikTok, Instagram, and then this will be a good sales deck for companies. So instead of us having to send a brochure, well, I don't think we want to do outreach anyway. Like if people want us to stay, they can invite us. If not, that's fine as well. But then they say like, okay, hey, actually they have like 30,000 visitors per month. This is interesting for us to be listed on, and then they can inquire. All right, thank you so much for watching today. Sorry that we're not building anything, but I think this is the thing, what you do when you're learning in public. It's not all about process. Sometimes you just need to take a step back, evaluate where you are, and then move forward from there. Thanks so much for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe and like. I'm not sure if liking helps for the algorithm, but we're still growing slowly, so I'm very happy with that. And see you in tomorrow's episode.